Hey again, I just wanted to show you that I have built, this is your car. Thanks for sending it over. It's very helpful to have it to work with in order to show you what I was talking about. First thing I want to show you is that later I'm going to show you how to rebuild this wheel well because this is a mess. You don't want to have that many patches. Clearly you're using all of those cross sections to control very specific parts of your blend there, but I think you will be happier with the result if you are able to do it with fewer surfaces. So I'm going to demonstrate that later. But the problem at hand, obviously, is this guy right here. As you can see, you've got a very gradual round coming up here. It's almost just like a couple of variable radius fillets meeting up at one point. And what I wanted to show you is I rebuilt your geometry and was able to get much more of that highlight that we were talking about, where, as you can see the trunk kind of carries up across this round a little bit. And the way that I was able to do that was by creating this conic sweep here, and actually it was a little bit tricky. I had to do some tricks to get there, so I wanted to show you how I got to that point. So let's see if we can do that real quick. So as you can see here, the key to the way I was able to do this was this surface here. What I actually did was I created this blend surface. Let's see here. I'll show you. Alright, I created this this conic blend surface to extend out into the body, into the main body, and then used the fact that that was extra long as a tangency surface for this guy. And when I built this, I had to use several intermediate curves to be able to control it. So I basically had to make a multi-section sweep along here that was tangent here and here and there, but then running through these guides that then I could easily adjust the tangency. Otherwise it was getting all twisted up in here. That's why it took me so long to figure this out, figuring out a good way to keep this geometry clean. But now it's pretty clean and it works pretty well. So like your photo, in the side view you don't really see much of the highlight catching, but in the top view you definitely see the diving in. So I think that's probably the best way to approach it. It took me a long time to figure out the right way to do this, so sorry to take so long. Hopefully that will that'll be of help to you. There are a lot of things in the way you constructed your geometry, though, that I would love to talk about, and I will. But I'm going to go ahead and build that wheel well first, and then I'm going to show you the way that I built all of this geometry, because I think the way that I've built it would probably be easier for you, because you've got a lot of extra work that you've done, a lot of extra surfaces that didn't need to be built, and also we'll end up with cleaner final geometry. Almost everything that you see here, if I dress this up, let's see if we can, oh, hold on one second. Alright. So, whoa, something funny going on there. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on a second. I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright, so as you can see, I've got really nice lightweight geometry on these big slabs. Very few control points necessary. And then on these blend surfaces, they're going to get heavier. Tertiary surfaces are always heavier than your primaries and secondaries, but you can see that my primaries and secondaries are very lightweight. If you look at the dashed lines there, those are the main driving isoparms on these surfaces, and as you can see, they're very clean. So I'll go back through that in a future tutorial. Thanks.